her, getting to connect with her. You know me, listen, you may not like to kiss, but do you like a foot rub? Would you like a back rub? I'm here for all of those things. So let's just get to know each other. But I think he's too busy talking about all his life, what he done. And really, that's not going to impress her because she's not attracted. She might, and it's unfortunate, right? When we're attracted to people, our tolerance meter is high. If we're not attracted to somebody, everything you do is going to get on our nerves. So he needs to be smart enough to pick up like, hey, listen, she already said she's not really that attracted. She dubbed me with the kiss at the altar. I asked her for a kiss and she said no. Let me try to see what are some things that Kirsten likes. Like, what do you like? You like a foot rub? I rub your feet. You like a back rub? Let me rub your back. Let me give you a scalp massage. Let's do something. Because what he's doing right now is just going to land him. It's not even going to land him in the friend zone. He's going to be a friend of me.
But he's got to stop with his forehead kisses. He's got to stop with the
icing him out. No, I don't think there's anything wrong with a forehead kiss. That's, whatever. And she seems to like it. So just do more of those.
I'm not about to do that, any of that shit. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not about to do it.
It's your wife, bro. You gotta stop it. It's a wife.
But that forehead kiss is not going down. It's not going anywhere else. That's what I'm saying. He's got to stop.
He needs to open up her emotional chakras, right? So if she says she likes it, listen. And listen, as men, we need to listen to the women, right? If they say something physical we're doing, they enjoy, then I'm gonna kiss that forehead. I'm gonna kiss you with your eyes.
I hear that, but the other behaviors.
What'd you say now, Kojo?
Oh no, I said the other behaviors are not aligning though with that. So while you may like that forehead kisses, you know why she likes the forehead kisses? Because one thing you have to also understand, and this I'm going to break down some game for some of you people out here. This is why men are in red pill right now, because they're getting used for this kind of thing, right? There are some women out here who happily will stay in certain positions where they get their ego fill and their emotional security from you. This is why she's asking for Shaq to emotionally hold the emotional space when she damn right knows that she don't fancy him and not telling the full truth. See, if you want to be honest with me and say you want a real relationship with me, you got to be honest with me fully. That you know what, at the moment I'm not really feeling you at this particular stage. We're not 18 and not 16 anymore, so we're grown-ass individuals. So I can sense when your energy's off. I can sense when you're not really feeling me. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm giving you forehead kisses, all it's really promoting is safety. And it's promoting emotional safety in that regard. And all it's doing is filling up your ego because you got somebody, and I call this what we call emotional boyfriend, emotional husbands, where people start filling up particular roles. And yet the person, and this, the person who she's going to give her real energy to, it won't be you. So I'm definitely down for giving women and saying when your woman says to you, listen, this is what I want from you. Let's listen to our women that want us when they're telling us this stuff. Let's not listen to women who are trying to get, who is not giving you a reciprocation, because you're out here begging for a kiss after old girl done already told you, that listen, you didn't ask for a kiss, that's why you didn't get a kiss. Then he asks for a kiss and she still moved the goalpost again. That is not the person we ask to find out what you really want, because you don't know what you really want. In fact, no, I tell a lie. You do. It's not me. Okay? It's not me. So this is her creating her emotional boyfriend in Shaq. She's about to waste the next 8 weeks creating an emotional boyfriend, getting all the emotional treats that she can get from him. She's going to use him for therapy, okay, because she's going to release all her inner thoughts and hurts, and Shaq going to take it all in, and Shaq going to be a good-ass boy and take it all on board and say, you know what, this is what you can do, 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 this is what you can do. And she's going to get some healing from this and leave his ass at the altar and find her real man in the next few months because she's done healed from using you. Okay, I just wanted to let you know. Okay, I know you don't want to hear that stuff, guys, but some of you guys are literally a therapist and a counselor and an emotional boyfriend for people who really don't want you. They don't want you, and that's okay. Go for it, Sean. You open your mic.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I'm with you, but I think that's why you have to keep trying different avenues, right? Because I want to be able to come to you, especially in a process like this, to be able to say, hey, listen, these are several things that I tried, and I still don't see that there's an interest. Now let's talk. Like, let's just have an honest conversation, right? And it don't need to be on camera. But look, if it's not working for you, let's just be upfront. Let's be honest. And that's all I'm saying. And I think like when somebody is putting up that kind of force field that she's putting up for him, I don't think he has the capacity to do it, right? I'm just saying that. I think that there are other avenues and ways to handle it to see if there is a connection that could build. And that would be trying different things. Okay, you don't like to kiss them. What do you like? Right? Okay. You know, let's try that and let's see. Now, if you still are not up for it, then you know, we gonna call it quits. But I'm gonna give it the good college try. I sure am. You know, and I guess that's I'm a little more determined, you know, because I want to know what it is. Because if we're in a married at first sight process, I need to understand. I need to make sure we've explored all avenues. And hey, listen, you might not like the foot rub, but you might like the scalp. The scalp massage might do it for you. So bam, that's what we're gonna go with. And then we're just gonna build from there until we're both comfortable. Or not. Or you're like, nah, it's all I'm good on all of it. You can keep it all. Then I'm like, fine. Then let's do the Chris and Alyssa and make our decision day to day.
So there's a show on Netflix that's very similar to Married at First Sight. I can't remember the name of the show. And there was a couple on there, I think a season ago, that reminds me of Kisten and Shaq. Like, it ended so bad. Because the guy was not honest with her up front about his sexuality. And I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, we get that same storyline with this couple on this particular show.
That was the first Love is Blind.
Yeah, that was the first season of Love is Blind.
And he was bald too. That was Diamond and whatever his name was. He was lying his ass off.
Yeah, I forgot what I didn't watch that season, but
he
did I heard about the dude. Wasn't he somebody's assistant on the Housewives or something like that?
Sound like that as well, yeah.
Yeah. Look, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. When you introduce people who didn't have the capacity to choose each other, hell, when you introduce people who have the choice to choose each other, we still have these debates about who's attractive and who's not, who is whose type or not. So look, it is what it is. I just think we need to be honest and we need to be open to trying different things. And I'm definitely not going to be playing with you in this friend zone for too long while you run around gaslighting me about you don't like to kiss and you know, you want to take your time while you're going to sit on my lap. That's because that's not what we're going to do. You're going to sit on this lap. You're going to sit on this lap.
Bro, listen, I'm all with you, but I'm just saying, listen, I'm going to stick to my theme. That's why someone put it there. We ain't breaking walls down in 2023. Why are you giving her a chance, Sean, to figure out what's going on? She done told you what she's doing. She ain't feeling you. Like, there's even two. You're on strike 3 because we're already on the fact that, first of all, she doesn't find him attractive. We said we don't want anybody choosing us. We don't find him attractive. Then you're kind of backfiring on that. And then now you have to break that walls too. Sean, don't let the sexy look of her confuse you. Don't let it confuzzle you. Don't let it confuzzle you. Come back to the light, sir. Come back to the light.
Hey, listen, hold me accountable. I get it. It's just it's a tinge of toxicity coming out. Oh, and if we don't get there, can I just make a public apology? I apologize. I don't want to see near one more comment about Black people hunting. I was wrong. There is a plethora of young Black men that hunt all across the entire United States. I do not see Black people as a monolith. I don't want to have a myopic point of view. I am wrong. Black men hunt at 25, 16, 15, 12, 67, all ages. We hunt. We have mastered the art of hunting. Okay? So let's just
I can't address the blonde stuff, the blonde hair thing in the comments, but you talking about this old hunting issue?
It was a legitimate thing that came up during the show, and I'm addressing something very specific. You talking about white folks during Black History Month, the shortest month that we got of the year. Meanwhile, you wants to talk about white plight. I will not I will not.
Well, I can tell you what's more concerning than that. What's more concerning is that I have some of my women in the fellow women delegation in the comments that I am concerned will accidentally become someone's beard because you guys aren't peeping the signs, and that's concerning me, ladies.
Who's a beard? Who's a beard?
We don't have to all
Take
agree.
her off the panel, please.
I need y'all to pay attention. I need y'all to pay attention.
Take her away.
Oh, are you saying that potentially that Shaq could be of that persuasion? Listen, we can be open to it. I'm not gonna say it is.
People are telling me that they don't see nothing. If you're telling me you don't see nothing, I'm concerned. I'm not saying we know 100% because we don't know nothing 100%. But y'all talk about y'all don't see nothing. Y'all are scaring me. Y'all are scaring me. Y'all are frightening me in these comments.
I saw it during his first entrance, their first introduction to him. But I don't think that's the problem with this current relationship. I don't think that's.
Oh no! I've never said that. There's a lot of other problems, and that's the end of it. I said we ain't got there yet. I'm just addressing the people talking they don't see nothing.
But I thought the same thing about Justin. I was like, and then we find out
Justin had a lot of issues. I think it was way bigger than that. He had a lot of issues, and it wasn't just that. If it was even that, I don't even know if that it was that. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you be, Diane. I'm gonna let you be.
I don't know. I mean, my radar's was off, so I'm not gonna say yes or no. But I would say I would see just that his behavior, maybe with old Kisten is.
As soon as they start blaming Jesus for walking, blaming Jesus for breathing, Jesus orders they step to the buffet line. When Jesus is doing all of those things, be very afraid. Jesus is not doing those things. Jesus is doing everything, but he ain't doing those specific things. Soon as Jesus be the head of that life.
I wanted to. JRX just said so. Is Kisten gay because she's not feeling Shaq? Shaq said he likes her, and obviously more than she likes him. No, that's not. Kristen's got walls up. I don't think Kisten likes anybody. Like
Who said that?
Jay.
Who said that?
JRX, our boy. And I said no. Kisten don't like her. He needs to look a certain ways. She's got all kinds of issues. I'm so sorry. Let me pronounce her name right.
Right.
My name is Kisten. Okay. That girl, she's so picky. She's got so many issues. Like when the next guy that she gets with after this divorce, she gonna have an issue with them. So that has nothing to do with the underlying things we may think of. What's his name? Shaq. No, she's got so many walls. It's the poor thing. Something's up there. Not poor things. Issues.
Justin was just unstable. Just because you're unstable doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of people who are unstable that has nothing to do with their sexuality.
Well, Seaway, maybe just like we were talking earlier about, some women that could be in their masculine. Maybe he is just leaning heavily towards the feminine.
Who?
Shaq. Shaquille.
Oh, beyond feminine energy. He's not even super feminine. There's a lot of masculine things about him. It's not that. I'm not even saying he's feminine. I mean, yeah, he dresses.
Oh, because I was looking in the comments and some of the ladies said that, he has a lot of feminine mannerisms.
He has some, but some of that can be related to how you were raised. If you were raised with a lot of women, some people can pick up different mannerisms. Yeah. I'm seeing it's something else. It's beyond that. But I'm gonna leave it alone.
Listen, I don't have a horse in the race. So
he could be metrosexual. It could be just like
it's not about his attire. When you start talking about God led you to marry at first sight, I done been there and done that. I know exactly what that means. God did not leave you to marry at first sight. No, he did not. At all. I'm just saying, I done seen it before.
Not you prophesying.
I'm just saying, I done seen it before, and I think it's a problem. But God, it had nothing to do with him being married at first sight.
So what do you guys think about Dominique?
You ready to
can't
move
really
on,
read
huh,
her.
Nebraska?
We haven't got there yet. We haven't even got the time to get there.
Oh,
We haven't
okay.
even got the time to get there. Because I gotta bounce. So listen, Sean,
But
do
the
what you do
time is
best, buddy.
fine the same. We done moved
Sean
on
I
was
to
blame
saying for you.
Seaway. I blame Seaway in this whole sidetrack on gingerism and white plight on their hair. She wasted a good 10
What?
minutes.
you being a colorist. You a colorist. You been a colorist. Now you a colorist against these
Good
men.
night.
I
There
am
you go. Send her to the backstage. She goes.
I'm gonna have to rewatch. Wait, I'm gonna have to rewatch.
Manage her to the backstage.
I'm giving a timeout. See, we get Steve get a timeout. You get a timeout.
Man,
Off with her head.
did y'all cover Eris? Did y'all cover? Y'all must have
yes,
Crystal has a
yeah.
previous engagement. We hate
gotta
to
rewatch
so
it.
it may be a part 2, may or may not. So listen, folks, we had a lively, spirited, shorter than normal live. We talked about some of our favorite couples. I think some of the lessons we learned tonight, if we think about Aries and Jasmine, please put your boundaries up. And also, if you're looking to get to know a lady, fellas, please get to know her before you start talking reckless, okay? Allow her to, get to know you before you start going there. So, and if you have never been in love, Married at First Sight is probably not your next stop to love. So that's just a little bit of feedback there. Shaq and Kirsten, look, don't gaslight us men. We want to know, we might give you a little bit more grace if you look like Kirsten. I don't know. Listen, depends on the guy. But, be honest, be upfront. Don't keep changing. If you don't like us, don't like us. Don't tell me, jump 2 steps, hop 2 steps, and then change it to 20 steps next week. All right. Just be upfront, be clear. Also, listen, if you're not attracted to somebody, and that's well okay, that you're well within your rights to not be interested, for somebody to not be your type, but also be nice, right? Because the same grace and love that you should extend, you want extended in return. Back to you, Koja.
Appreciate that, Sean. That was crazy. That was lovely. I appreciate it. That was good vibes, man. Sean, Onu, Miss Nebraska, Crystal, Seaway, absolute pleasure as always. I'll be trying to do part 2. I'm gonna listen. If you're up late, at 10, 11, then about probably 11 actually. Let's be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. About 11 o'clock. Part 2 will commence for this, because obviously there's 2 more couples we need to talk about. So that we'll do after as well. We've moved Sisters to Sunday just because obviously I had some other things I had to do today. So if you watch Sisters, we'll have the live on Sunday just before we have the men's panel, so you guys can watch that as well. But yeah, listen, it's been really, really good. I'm about to hop on to another channel. You will recognize it if you watch Ready to Love. I'm about to hop onto Suan's page. She's invited a few of us to come over and have a quick conversation. So if you watch Ready to Love and you're interested, listen, jump on, because Suan's got her little thing going on too. So her channel is actually called Suan Robinson. She's also a lawyer as well. I didn't even know that. So see what that's your kind of people there. But listen, audience. It's been amazing. Listen, all I can say is, listen, please leave the ginger people alone. They are also people who have feelings, okay? All right? And I don't like the fact that certain blondes and brunettes are discriminating against my ginger people, okay? All right? And we need to put a campaign up for them, okay? I see the injustice that they feel, and I feel some way towards that. So free Clint. You know what I mean? He also needs to be appreciated as well, okay? We're equal opportunists on this channel here. Okay, we fight for injustices. All right, Sean? Yeah?
And Sean's not
Yeah.
a colorist where people started bothering him. I'm just playing.
Yeah.
But I know that's something the next say, ooh, what? Sean's a colorist? I'm just playing, y'all.
Everyone's well behaved here. Everyone's well behaved here. Don't worry about that, guys. Sean is a good guy. All right. So I'll put the link in the chat if you want to go to Suan's page. We're gonna hop over to there. But listen, it's been great. It's been amazing. It's been powerful, guys. We'll pop over for part 2 about 11 o'clock ish, and we'll start part 2. So yeah, be easy. Yeah. All right. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. There's not much I wouldn't do. So appreciate you guys. Stay locked. Stay there.